to today's video. I want to chime in with episode 12. Yes, today I want to chime in with episode 12 of the Esoteric Files. So today's episode is going to be called Do You Want to Vote? Today's episode is called Do You Want to Vote? And after that question, you know what the next question is. That's the name of the title. I know it's a long title, but I might just shorten it to Do You Want to Vote? But it's like basically it's just about the rigged election system and shit like that. How they say they elect the president, but really they select them before they elect them. So like I said with Ronald Reagan and shit, the reason why he got appointed because he got selected. You see what I'm saying, by the electoral college, because he was the right candidate, somebody they was more looking for that could persuade or push a certain narrative or agenda that these elite people already got. So when Obama got in office, Ronald Reagan, Eisenhower, all these motherfuckers, Trump, whatever, they had this certain type of image that the government was looking for to be able to push that agenda. So, for example, what made Obama a good candidate? One, Obama, if you really don't know his history, excuse me, Obama not even really black, so to speak. He just looked black. You see what I'm saying? And at that time he had smoked weed, and he if you don't know about Obama's history and shit, you gotta do your research and shit. Obama used to be a senator for Chicago, and he used to, before he was a senator, you know what I'm saying, people don't know, but Obama was a homosexual, you see what I'm saying? He used to be around homosexual clubs and shit. A lot of people don't know that, but it's like a thin line because they say, and I'm saying they, because this one I'm not too for sure on, but it's a huge conspiracy out there that Michelle Obama is a transgender. You feel me? And it make a lot of sense. Like it make a lot of sense when the information is broke down and dissected from a metaphysical point of view. It make a lot of sense. Then you got this other guy out there named Larry St. Cloud, who died years and years ago. He came out and exposed Obama for being a homosexual. He got receipts from like 1999 from them hanging out at this gay club in Chicago and shit like that. And once he came out with that information, Larry St. Cloud, he died like 2 months later. This was around like what, 2000, I don't know, 2009, 2010, something like that. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why they elected Obama, didn't elect him, but the reason why they selected Obama is because he fit that criteria. One, he come from Chicago, which is one, a Black Panther city. Two, it's an urban area. Three, the majority of the demographic there is black people, so they need a person that can appeal to this group, because they know people in Chicago is not regular people. They're not average people. You can't just pull the wool over our eyes. You see what I'm saying? So they got to put somebody in there that they know that get the job done. That's why they appoint Obama. Obama, oh, he light skinned, niggas gonna like him. Obama, he smoked weed, so the potheads gonna like him. Shit, Obama used to do that weird shit, so the weirdos gonna like him. You see what I'm saying? Like, he a family man, so the family's gonna like him. Like, he was the perfect Bilderberg. That's all it is. He was the perfect person to get that agenda done, so that's why he was elected. Well, selected by the electoral college to push that agenda. You see what I'm saying? They know they would have a higher success rate with somebody like Obama. They know they have a higher success rate with somebody like Trump. They know they have a higher success rate with somebody like Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. They knew they'd have a higher success rate with these type of individuals. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going on. You see, and you got to be careful with that shit, because me personally, I've never voted a day in my life. And I know a lot of people gonna say, you the reason why this and this and that. that one vote, it does matter. You need to vote this, and that, all that shit, blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, yeah, that makes sense. But at the same time, it don't, because if you know the truth, like I know the truth, and I mean the real truth, your vote doesn't matter. And the voting system and shit, it's all rigged. It is all a scheme just to get organs. You heard what the fuck I said. The voting scheme, the voting shit, the shit. You want to vote, you want to register and all that shit. This shit ain't nothing but a scheme. It's just another way to get organs. Now check this out. Because when you register to vote or you go into the DMV to update like your ID or anything like that, they ask you. What's the first thing they ask you? Well, they ask for your they ask for like your I think they ask for your social and shit like that, and social security number and stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. But after they get past the technical shit, what do they ask you? Do you want to register to vote? Second question after that, do you want to become an organ donor? That's why I say no, I don't want to vote. No, I don't want to be an organ donor. You see what I'm saying? Because what they do is, a lot of people don't know this, but this shit is operated by the shadow government. Just like how you got shit that's called, like, and I think it's white collar or whatever. They call it private sector and then public sector. So private sector is more like shadow government is, you know what I'm saying, is ran by a private sector of people, a private group of individuals. You see what I'm saying? That don't necessarily have to really disclose who they are. You see what I'm saying? And then they operate shit. They operate on shit from a private level and on a private level. So when they do their moves, it's all a secret. It's all private and shit like that because it's the private sector. You know, just like when you're dealing with the public sector, just dealing with the public. You see what I'm saying? So the public sector, you know, it's going to involve having to do everything with the public, you know what I'm saying? Public places, you know, public events, all these groups of people, you know what I'm saying? Safety, all this type of shit like that because it's the public sector. So when the motherfucking, let's say like the feds or the CIA or whatever, you got branches of the CIA that are public sector. Yes, that's 100% true. You have branches of the FBI that are public sector. You have branches of the FBI that are private sector. You got branches of the CIA that are private sector. You see what I'm saying? It all just depends on who you're dealing with and what branches you're dealing with. And everything they deal with is on the public sector. So when it comes to some shit that happen publicly, they call the actual street cops, the cops and shit like that, and they call the other motherfucking cops that's like the feds, but the feds that's in the public sector that's dealing with everything involved with the public. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that. So, yeah, man. So, on the private sector, when these things happen, when you say, yeah, you want to vote and yeah, you want to become an organ donor, the motherfucker, especially if you got a certain type of blood type, the motherfucking shadow government, they gonna set up events and stage events where you get into car accidents or situations where you do die, so they can harvest your organs quicker than it's supposed to. Because you can't just donate an organ. I mean, you can donate an organ like um the right way. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's a right way to do it and it's a wrong way to do it. But the right way does take a lot of time, take years, take a lot of patience. You see what I'm saying? And then you can't, what I'm about to say, like, you do it the right way, shit like that. But like basically they just trying to make sure you do it the right way, not the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they set up events and stage events to take you out the box. This is 100% factual. If you don't believe what I'm saying, give you a reference. Go check out the movie John Q with Denzel Washington. It's about this type of shit. Go check it out. Go check out the movie John Q and really understand it from a metaphysical level. Real shit. I would tell you what happened at the end of the movie, but that's basically telling you the movie. But basically, I'm just giving you a second. At the end, from what I remember, it was this lady who had, I think it was a lady or somebody who had died. It was like a motorcycle. They was on a motorcycle and they had got into a car accident and they died. And come to find out, when they looked at the information at the hospital, they said the person who they're gonna get the heart transplant from, the person who already died, because the heart was still good. They talking about some I could have sworn they said the person was an organ donor. So the shit that they was doing is like, it's legal, because if anything does happen to you, you already got on your papers that you want to be an organ donor. So they just go, you feel me? You see what I'm saying? So go check that shit out, man. But no, this is some deep shit. This real. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Say no to voting. Just like it was like basically a couple weeks ago. Damn, like a week ago, I was up in this store called Fry's, like a grocery store and shit. And I think it's owned by Kroger. I think, I'm not too sure, but like it was a motherfucker in with a clipboard asking people do they want to vote. And I told this the motherfucker don't ask me. And it's funny because the irony of it, it was a black dude and shit, or so-called black. Do you want to vote? I said no. The motherfucker keep asking me questions. He say would you do it for me? I said, no, I don't even know you. You see what I'm saying? I ain't say that part, but I'm just thinking that one thing, I don't even know you. I know what the fuck you really asking. And then he was like, something like that. And then he seen some, the women that were working at the stove, like, the people that's behind the counter and shit, that's at the deli. He seen them, so he asked him, he say, do y'all want to register to vote? They say no. You see what I'm saying? He gonna ask them why not, and trying to like questioning these ladies and shit like that. It's like, why is you questioning these women? You see what I'm saying? I just told you, man to man, why you ain't ask me? Why you ain't ask me why I ain't want to vote? Cause I'm gonna tell, he already know I'm gonna tell that nigga why I don't want to vote. That's why he did that. You see what I'm saying? That's just a coward move. That's just the Uncle Sam government agent move. You see what I'm saying? But people know what time it is. A lot of people is more woke than I thought. You see what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Wake the damn up.